The control systems play a very serious role in the material handling systems, drying systems, dosing and mixing systems process. That's the interface between the operator and what they're trying to accomplish. We really like to be very consultative with our process. We want to get inside the facility. We'll take a look at what their needs are, what they're trying to accomplish, what their market is, and then make suggestions control-wise. The customer will typically come to us with maybe 2 or 3 really big pain points, but through our question asking, we can usually come up with 3 or 4 other ones that are easily fixable with the system. And then we work through them from the time they receive the pellet until that gets to that molding machine and try to be as efficient as possible. We have single unit controls, and then we have system controls. And we have what I would call a simple control and maybe a little bit more advanced control. Now, when you get into our gravimetric dosing and mixing, our drying systems, our conveying controls, you're going to get color touch screens. It's going to be a real nice interface to work with, and it's going to give the operator a lot of flexibility of what they want to do. And all of those controls connect together via Ethernet cable. So we're able to really share information throughout our system, provide the customer the best feedback possible to run efficiently. Some of the differentiators is really the flexibility that we allow in our conveying systems. In our drying systems, it's a CAN bus technology, so it's very simple to add equipment to that system without having to wire all the way back to main control panels. We also have products that can dig way deeper, that can communicate with their production data and enhance how their production data comes to our system and allows the operators then to run our system, collect data, report back to production. They really want as much data as possible. They want to be able to track that pellet from the time it goes into the system until it becomes a part. They can then archive that data, so 6 months, a year, 2 years from now, if they've got any questions, they can pull that back up. They can see the dryer parameters of that particular pellet. They can see the blending parameters. They can see what machine it went to, and they have all that data available. We pride ourselves in really keeping our customers within motan. They become very loyal to us because of the way, one, we treat them, 2, the way we consult and give them options that best suit them. We have a project going with a customer now that called us in for a control upgrade. They had already spoken to 3 other companies. Those companies came in, took a look at the equipment, handed them a quote for a control upgrade. When we went in there, we brought up some points. You're manufacturing way differently now, 25 years after the fact, than you were when this equipment went in. Take a look at how you're moving your material, what you want to accomplish, what you want your facility to look like in 5, 10, 15 years. And what that did is get the ball rolling really for a total system replacement. And they were able to justify that by reduced labor, reduced energy costs, not only in the drying system, but also in their heating and cooling system throughout the building. And it's also going to improve their machine uptime. If we're doing our job correctly, then we've dug into areas that are important to them during the sales process and the design process to make some offerings. And at the end of the day, it's their decision, but we're in and out of plants every single day all over North America, so we've seen it all. We want to offer that expertise to our customers.